All right, what's up, guys? This is Jeff. I'm here with Mark.
What's up?
We are here to talk to you today about this great game that happened today called the MLS All Star Game, which, honestly, I like this setup better than most All Star games. It still doesn't mean anything, but you're not getting like a 14-10 hockey game or something.
Right. I like the setup too. I think it's cool how we get to see one of the top teams in Europe brought over to the USA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty big accomplishment tonight. Yeah, they beat the former FIFA Club World Cup champions. And also, I mean, Bayern Munich had most of their players from Germany, the team that just won the World Cup.
They pretty much beat the German national team. Never mind the fact that all the big guys like Götze and everyone got in like late last night or early this morning, but whatever.
And got subbed into the game in like the 80th minute.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, they still won.
They beat Bayern tonight 2-1. Last year they lost to AS Roma, but 2 years ago they actually beat Chelsea.
We'll go straight into breaking down the game and what all happened. Bayern Munich got off to a quick start with that goal by Lewandowski in the 8th minute.
Yeah, at that point I was honestly thinking, I'm like, so what's the final going to be, like 4-0?
Yeah,
5-0?
I was thinking it was going to be a blowout for sure.
Yeah. When they scored 8 minutes in, I'm just like, should I even keep this on?
I mean, I looked at the betting lines before the game, and it was 1.5 goal favorites for Bayern. But I guess they weren't really taking into account the fact that most of the team is from the World Cup team from Germany, and they're not going to be fully fit for the match. And it's still the preseason for Bayern Munich.
They subbed 4 of the national team members in like the 80th minute, and they were just like, go out there and get your legs back under you since you haven't really been training with the rest of the team.
Right. And, I mean, you have to think the MLS All-Stars are midway through their year, so they're all in top form right now. So then it stayed 1-0, throughout the first half, and I was really surprised. Like, Bayern had a few good chances. Our goalie played extremely well, the MLS goalie.
Nick Raimondo from Real Salt Lake.
Yeah, so he had a few good saves in the first half. After the first half was done, for the start of the second half, that's when we pretty much subbed out our whole team and brought in a whole second squad of guys. So the names of, like, Clint Dempsey, Yedlin and Zusi and Martins, they all got subbed out. And, of course, they brought in the other set of All-Stars, which included Landon Donovan, Bradley Wright Phillips.
BWP, actually, that goal he scored was just ridiculous.
Yeah. Top right corner, just straight rocket.
Nice little ball over the top. He settles it with one touch and then just launches it with the left foot.
Yeah, so, I mean, at that point, you got a tie game. Brand new ball game.
Then there's this little American hero.
Yeah, so I mean, Landon Donovan, he dribbled the ball in and got within like 6 yards of the keeper and somehow got through the keeper. I don't even know how the ball got through. Like, I thought for sure it was about to be a save.
Especially in this game where you had Neuer and then the 2 goalies, Raimondo and then Bill Hamid. Both of them, or all 3 of them, were just making ridiculous saves all night long. Like, point-blank saves. Doesn't matter. I caught it.
Yeah, so then, I mean, once Donovan put that in, I was starting to figure that the MLS had a good chance at winning. But then in the 80th minute, that's where I was like, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on to this because
Götze, Schweinsteiger.
Yeah, Götze, Schweinsteiger, and Boateng all got subbed in, and I was like, oh, man, they're going to make a late push for this. And then, of course, Lahm came in and Robin came in the 86th, and they put some good runs together. They just weren't able to get past the MLS goalie, who stepped up big in the final probably 10 to 15 minutes, I'd say. He made a lot of key saves.
Yeah. I know the announcing team was sitting there. I think it was still the first half when Raimondo was just making save after save after save. They were just asking, is this the MLS All Star Game or is this the USA Belgium game? Because it was just...
Yeah, with Tim Howard.
There's just a ton of saves that needed to be made and were being made. Yeah, not a great day for the MLS defense, but at the same time, it's the MLS defense playing against the top club in the world.
Right. And another thing to mention, I guess, would be that tonight was probably the first time, or the last time that you will see Thierry Henry in an MLS All-Star game.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty much set to retire. He's 36 years old, and I think this is probably going to be his last year in New York.
Yeah, he's 36, but tonight he was showing he's still got.
Yeah, he's definitely still got some talent left.
He's got the talent. He's got the instincts. He can put a great touch on the ball, but at the same time, he's 36, and I don't know if he wants to be one of those players that you see it in a lot of other sports. Guys keep going just because they don't want to stop playing the game. They don't realize I might actually hurt my legacy if I end with 2 crappy years.
Right. Kind of like a Brett Favre type deal to where he starts going around to different teams and just not playing as great as he used to play.
Yeah, he's still all right, but he's not the Thierry Henry of old.
Right. That wraps up our coverage of the 2014 MLS All Star Game. For Jeff, I am Mark, and we are 90% sports.
10% football.